Yo, yo, yo. Obviously, this is a lot different from the videos that I regularly upload. I definitely did want to just try something new. Obviously, again, this is a complete left field. Usually, I am uploading video games, right? Jack Mobile Legends to be exact. But I actually did want to try a little bit more sports content because if it's not gaming, sports content is definitely up there in terms of things that I love. So, definitely want to try this, right? And just better, I guess, late than never, right? So I just wanted to make a quick video about a certain team in the NBA, right? The Portland Trailblazers. Obviously, they are very much under the radar because they're literally the 13th seed in the West, and they're not really that big of a franchise, right? You could call them a poverty franchise, but they've been doing really good. I've been keeping up with them for the past week, and to say they've been doing very good is actually an understatement. They've been doing great. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games, which is pretty good, right? Really, really good. They only lost once, and that was to OKC, right? Which, I mean, surprise, surprise, right? They're losing to the first seed, one of the best teams in the league, but they beat the Suns twice. They beat the Bucks. They beat the Magic twice, I believe. They've been beating some pretty decent competition, right? I mean, every team can beat any team, right? That just goes to show in the NBA for sure, right? We have teams, we have the Wizards beating the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, right? Stuff like that shouldn't be happening, but again, any team could beat any team on any given day. The only other team that's 9-1 right now is the Grizzlies, right? Which, I mean, they're number 2 right now. They just, I think, took number 2 from the Rockets after they lost to New York, and they also lost to Brooklyn today, or technically yesterday from when I'm recording this. But yeah, again, the Trailblazers have just been on just a pretty decent run, and obviously they're gonna just fall under the radar because, I mean, not to mention the blockbuster trade with Luka and AD that just happened, right? That's obviously going to be the topic of the probably month, right? Probably for the whole month, right? Especially since the two teams are slated to match up on the 25th. So again, that's just something that's going to be talked about for a while. So they probably won't even have time to cover this team. But again, they've been really, I mean, they caught my eye for sure, right? Because again, they've just been winning recently, right? Again, the 9-1 just goes to show it all. But yeah, I do think in terms of like team comparisons, like I would compare them to last year's Rockets team, right? They were on the up and coming as well last year. They almost made it to the play-in, but obviously I believe they fell to like the 11th seed, and they couldn't make it to that 10th seed to clinch the play-in. But this team kind of gives me Rockets vibe. Obviously, Rockets is much. I mean, I think the Trailblazers is a pretty young team, but Rockets is like a really young, really young team, right? Their core is like really young, but this team could definitely make a good run next year. Granted, they add a few extra pieces and strengthen up the team a little bit. But this roster alone, again, they've been doing justice, right? So they could definitely do something next year. I don't think they'll make it to the 10th seed. Hell no. You've got Spurs, you've got Mavericks, unfortunately just fell to the 11th seed, but they're definitely gonna climb back up once AD gets back healthy and gets on the floor. But yeah, there's definitely teams that's in front of them right now. But if they make some moves during the offseason and strengthen up this team, it definitely has the potential, right? You got Scoot Henderson, who's finally found himself. You got Ayton, who's, I mean, we can't knock Ayton, right? As much as we want to, he was just in the NBA Finals a couple years ago, and he's pretty good when he wants to be, right? So you got Simons, right? The Simons guy, he's pretty good as well. I believe he was there for a while, actually. I believe he was there while Dame was even there, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video talking about this team because I think they definitely do fall under the radar, but they've been doing pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about this sports content thing. I'm not sure if this will attract some new viewers. I mean, I guess it should, but yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.